Good afternoon, folks, and welcome live to the 57th Annual Wheat Capital Tournament, live from the campus here at Chisholm High School, Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse. As the tournament rolls on, it is Championship Saturday, and we have got our championship bracket games ready to roll. In fact, right now, warming up on the floor, the ladies from Woodward High School and the girls of Jones High School. This will be the girls' third place game taking center stage here in front of us. These are two storied teams. In fact, both of them have had tremendous amount of success here at the Wheat Capital Tournament. Woodward won the tournament all the way back in 2018, and then Jones is the back-to-back defending champions, both 23 and 24. The Lady Longhorns took home first place today. The trophy a little smaller, but the meaning still all as much as these two prepare to battle it out. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left until we tip things off. We'll bring to you the starting lineups and then talk about the game with my color commentator, Kelly Jennings. All of that and more on tap for you here live from the 57th Annual Wheat Capital Tournament right here on Squirtle.tv.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
The perfect golf swing, getting to the top, serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom. But when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
Welcome to Charleston's, where great food and great service is what's on the menu. Business lunch after landing that big sale? Check. Never miss ordering our mouth-watering spinach dip? Check. Catching up over some margaritas? Check. Or just a craving for our key lime pie? Checkmate. No matter the reason, big, small, or none at all, you gotta come to Charleston's.
Evolve Events.
And senior number 30, Jensen Woodward.
Good afternoon and welcome back live to Chisholm High School here at the Paul J. Uthier Fieldhouse. I'm Matt Adair alongside Kelly Jennings, bringing you girls' third place action here for the 57th annual Wheat Capital Tournament. Kelly, welcome to the broadcast. Glad to have you joining us on Squirtle.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm excited.
So I've been around the broadcasting world for a minute now, doing a lot of work in Alva and for Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Of course, Kelly, you have been a college basketball player, Southwestern and Northwestern, a basketball coach in high school, Okarche, OBA, around Oklahoma, Bedford. And then, of course, you were the head coach at NOC here in Enid for a couple of years. So it's great to have an expert in the booth with us.
I would not call me an expert. I know little, but I'm going to do all I can to add in an extra pair of eyes and have some fun doing this.
Well, this should be a really good matchup. These are two perennially good girls basketball teams. The Woodward Lady Boomers, I mentioned a little bit ago that they have won the Wheat Capital Tournament all the way back in 2018. And then the Jones Lady Longhorns are the two-time defending Wheat Capital champions, winning it both in 23 and again in 24. So two teams very used to playing a little bit later on Championship Saturday are going to duke it out to start things off here in the girls' third place game. Jones is going to control the opening tip. Ball on the perimeter, and Holbrook's going to go on the dribble.
Good screen and roll right there.
Good look inside for Jones. Just couldn't find the bottom of the bucket that time, as Johnson had gone up strong with it. Woodward now offensive. Bindle with it. Crosses through Floyd. Near side into the hands of Nelson. Cross courts it to Floyd in the corner. Mendel, she's a sharpshooter. And bang, the sniper knocks down her first three-pointer of the game.
Starting in a 2-3 zone, you better find that corner three if you're going to run a zone.
The matchups kind of work out well if you can find the spacing just right. Jones quickly back on the attack. Holbrook with a pass out to Long. On the dribble. Working against that Boomer defense. Ball screens right and left. Ball back up top into the hands of Higgins. She'll go far side for Hankins with the answer for Jones.
We watched Woodward yesterday. They played more of a pressure man defense. They're running that a little bit softer today.
So two long shots to open things up for these ladies. Boomers back on the offense. Far corner inside. They'll feed Mills, and she'll spin and gets fouled. First foul call of the game is going to go against the Jones Lady Longhorns, and that is going to be Johnson that picks up her first.
Mills did a good job in that first half against Alva yesterday. Carried her team. She played with 2 fouls the majority of the first half, so we'll see what she does today.
And Mills deposits the first free throw. I'm glad you brought that up. We should talk about how both of these teams ended up here. We've marked down Mills' first free throws. Eyes the second one, flies it, and sticks it. 5-3 in favor of Woodward. Jones back on the ball. The Jones Lady Longhorns opened up play against Chisholm with a win and then fell to UConn yesterday to arrive here. Woodward opened their play in the tournament against Heritage Hall. Put together a pretty clean game and got the win and fell to the Ladybugs in a pretty hard-fought contest last night. Jones to inbound. Holbrook holding. Finds Long in the backcourt. Long working against Nelson. She'll go on the dribble. Waves a teammate off. Right side now penetrates all the way to the bucket, and Long is fouled on the way up. Hitting the floor for Woodward. That time was Culp on the deck trying to take the charge. Didn't get set in time. We'll send Jones back to the line.
Key for Woodward is going to be stay out of foul trouble. They are not deep, and they need their big girls in.
Made a big difference in that game against Alva.
Yes, it did.
Kaylee Mills had picked up 3 fouls in the first half, and Coach Nathan Jones, 2 quick fouls in the first quarter. Coach Nathan Jones chose to leave her in the game. She played out the first half really well, but then picked up 2 more in the third quarter, and that sent her to the bench, opened things up for the Ladybugs. Full court pressure from Jones here. They'll get it to Mills and then push it up the floor in the hands of Floyd to Culp. Little dribble drive. Back out to Nelson. Looking inside for Mills. Pass poked away. Turnover by the Lady Longhorns. Jones wants to run. Up ahead to Long, who's going to go on the dribble. Crosses over, working against Mendel. Swings it in the corner. Hankins for three. Rims in and out, no good. Big rebound. Skying for it. For Jones, that time was Johnson. Lady Longhorns will reset.
Offensive rebounds can kill you. You can't give up second chance points.
Especially a team that's traditionally as good at making you pay for that as the Jones Lady Longhorns. Inside pass and then nobody cutting. Ball bounces back outside to Hankins. Inside feeds Wilson and she will find her way to the bucket.
You'll love to see a little guard inside that paint going up strong, finishing at the rim. That was a great shot.
Said Wilson, that's Katrina Johnson. Picks up two more. Jones leads 7-5. Long pass over the top of Mills, and it is out of bounds. I think Woodward touched it last, so Jones will again have the possession.
Jones looks to be a little more comfortable right now, playing at probably the pace they want to play at.
I think you're right. Jones seems to be controlling the speed that this game is going to go at least for the moment.
Woodward going back to what they did against the Ladybugs yesterday. They're now in that 1-3-1 where they trap on those corners, 1-3-1, three-quarter press, and got themselves a turnover.
Woodward will lob it in. Backcourt into the hands of Mendel. Swings it near side. Floyd will have it. Now to Culp, top of the key. Back to Mendel. On the dribble, round the screen. Working to her right. She'll cross back left into the hands of Floyd. Floyd dribble drive across the top. Finds Nelson. She'll penetrate all the way to the corner. Now has to back it back out. Into the paint. And a timeout taken by Nathan Jones. He wants to talk about what he's seen here in the first just under 4 minutes. Right now, Jones leads 7-5, 4:19 left to go in quarter number one. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Week Capital Tournament live on Squirtle.tv.
Evolve Events strives to provide a top-tier youth basketball experience in the OKC metro area. Our goal is to create a safe, competitive atmosphere that also works within your budget. We are focused on facilitating an environment that will help all players, teams, and coaches grow. Whether you're aiming to take your skills to the next level, secure a spot on your school team, or one day hoist a gold ball at the big house, Evolve Events has a platform for you. Don't just play, evolve. Visit our website at evolveokevents.com to get signed up for an Evolve event today.
I will have... Sorry, but how do you choose? I will have... Ooh, the old-fashioned banana split sends your taste buds to heaven.
Welcome back live to the Week Capital Tournament. Woodward inbounds Mills quickly. Baseline drive, and she'll pick up two. Kaylee Mills with her first field goal of the game. She's got 2 free throws to go with it. 4 in the contest now. As tall pass from Jones nearly goes out of bounds, and we're going to have a backcourt call. That's interesting. Apparently Long touched that before she got herself established in the forecourt. Kind of unforced error.
Yes, it is. Those are ones you want back.
7-all here in the girls' third place game from the 57th annual Week Capital Tournament. Mendel will take the inbounds pass and go on the drive. Left side finds Mills in the corner. She will work against Johnson. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Woodward. Kicks it out, stolen away by Jones. Johnson has it coming down the floor. Jump pass into the hands of Holbrook. Back to Johnson, top of the key, Hankins. She'll give it up to Long. Long works between the circles. Crosses over for Floyd. Back to Holbrook. Ball up, and then a pile of humanity goes spilling out of bounds. Referee says last touch by Jones, and the Lady Longhorns will have it for Woodward. Or excuse me, the Lady Boomers will have it for Woodward. Both teams still kind of in that feeling each other out mode so far. 7-7 on the scoreboard. Pass right to Mendel. To Mills, top of the key. Wants to drive, cut off by Johnson. Spinning, Mills needs some help. Deep in the 5 count. Mendel now finds it. Path to the bucket. She's going to be fouled by Gentry Holbrook. A lot of basketball names out here on the floor for these two teams. Gentry Holbrook's mother, former coach at Jones, took them to a lot of success. In fact, some state tournament appearances along the way and everything else. And she moved on to a position with Southern Nazarene University.
Wow. It's always nice when you have a parent that you go, I bet I can trust what she's trying to tell me to do as a basketball player.
Right. And two deposited for Woodward off of the hands of Mendel from the free throw line. Lady Boomers perfect from the stripe so far.
Little different story than yesterday. They struggled from the free throw line yesterday.
Long on the attack, has her pass picked off. Taken away by Howard in the game for Woodward. Up ahead, Nelson tries to get it underneath. She was looking for Mills. Ball is kicked and play is stopped.
Both teams seem to just try to find their rhythm. They haven't quite gotten to that sync yet.
Oh, they don't seem to have much flow at this point as they inbound to Mills. Little elevated jumper will go. Her second field goal of the game. Woodward on top 11-7 and a steal headed back the other direction nearly. Mills tried to save it in bounds, couldn't do it, so Jones will kick it in again, reset the 10-second count. It's Hankins to bring it in, finds Johnson, bounce pass near side to Long. Full court pressure being applied by Woodward. Holbrook in the middle. Back to Long, deep in the 10-second count. She'll air it out. Holbrook will take it. Right-hand side all the way to the corner, and now she's stuck. Cross-court pass finds Johnson, bumps into Mills, and we'll have a foul. Little excitement there as Johnson looked like she had a pretty good run at the basket, and Kaylee Mills slides over to cut her off.
Those are fouls that as a coach, I go, I'll take that one. Let's not get another one early, but I'll take that one.
First foul on Mills as Jones gets two good looks, can't come up with it. Culp gets the rebound, and we're going to have a foul called this time against the Lady Longhorns.
Both coaches have switched defenses a couple times. They switched what type of three-quarter press they're running, just trying to find what their girls need to get into their rhythm.
Well, so far, the full-court pressure from Woodward seems to be pretty effective.
I agree.
Mendel on the drive and then throws the ball to Culp. It goes off of, they're going to say off of Jones. I thought Culp might have got a finger on that one, but they'll call it off Gentry Holbrook. So Woodward will inbound from the side court. Here go the Lady Boomers. Ball into Howard. Up top to Nelson. And then knocked away, and Kaylee Mills tries to save it. She's going to be whistled free and out of bounds. You like that setup?
I love that set. Yeah, when I come off and the double screen trying to get that three.
Jones trying to beat the pressure, pass intercepted by Mills, and here she goes to the bucket. Gentry Holbrook comes up big with a block. Kaylee Mills not used to having him thrown back at her that way.
Not that way. Maybe go out with that left hand, so that right hand may have kept it from getting blocked, but great block.
Clean play substitution. Returning to the floor for the Boomers will be Taylor Floyd. She will check in place of Bailey Nelson. Floyd will inbound to Mendel. Lexi on the dribble. Passes right wing and now looking underneath. Ball's picked up down there by Floyd, and she will find Mendel cutting to the bucket. Two more for Woodward. Lexi Mendel with her first field goal of the game. She's got 7 already. Another takeaway from the Lady Boomers. And another dribble drive from Mendel, fouled from behind by Gentry Holbrook. Fouls are starting to stack up against the Lady Longhorns. That will be team foul number 4 as Lexi Mendel returns to the line. She's 2 of 2 so far, Coach.
I'd love to see Jones settle down against this pressure. Maybe we always said fake one to make one when you're making those passes against pressure defense. And, you know, as a coach, I always told my players a tip is a turnover. And they're just balls are getting tipped right now. They just need to compose themselves, find the middle of that press, and go get set up in their offense.
Mendel gets the first to drop, eyes it, flies it, knocks down the second. So again, we'll see if Jones can find that settlement you're looking for. Lob pass over the top, long cut off in the corner. Now needs a teammate, stolen from behind by Kaylee Mills. Left hand layup with the right hand is good, and Kaylee Mills adds 2 more to her total. She's got 8. Long on the drive. Cut off at the block and then has to retreat back out, and Woodward's going to be guilty of a foul.
Jones did what they needed to do right there. Got the ball in the middle of the floor, attacked. We're patient. We'll see if they can capitalize this offensive possession.
Got a good drive. Well cut off by Woodward, and then just maybe a little too aggressive for Woodward, chasing her back out of there. So Jones will inbound. Long off of the screen. Top of the key. Crossover. Dribbles past Johnson. Turns the corner. Finds the baseline. Goes up. Shot blocked. No good. Gets her own rebound. Spinning underneath, and Woodward's got her corralled. Kicks it back out for Hankins to Johnson. One dribble. Lob pass back up top. Between the rings, it's Hankins. Comes right side. Into the hands of Manuel. Back to Hankins. Looking inside. Pass tipped out of bounds. Colt got a hand on it. Not as much ball movement there as you might expect to see with Jones, as every pass was kind of a look inside.
Yeah, they look a little bit like they're settling. They're letting defense dictate what they're doing versus offense dictate.
Big looping pass inside for Jones, and a foul is going to be whistled against the Woodward Lady Boomers. That is Culp, and she will pick up, I believe, her second.
The irony is Culp probably should have been guarding her in the first place. I don't know if they got mismatched somehow or how she got on the perimeter and Culp wasn't down low guarding what seems to be Jones's 5.
Higgins eyes the first one and misses. If I'm not mistaken, I think that might be our first missed free throw of the game.
You do like to see that. You like to see teams hitting their free throws.
Second chance for points, and that one will roll off the front of the rim as Higgins goes 0 for 2 on her first set. Lexi Mendel speeds down floor with the rebound. Mendel on the dribble, working to her right. Goes to Howard, swings it back up top into the hands of Floyd. Nearly got away from her. 2 seconds. Floyd on the dribble, throws one up at the buzzer, and that's not going to go. It's all Woodward right now. End of quarter number 1, 17-7 Boomers on top of the Lady Longhorns. We'll take a break. You're listening to the 57th Annual Week Capital Tournament live from Chisholm High School on Squirtle.tv.
I will have. Sorry, but how do you choose? I will have. The old-fashioned banana split sends your taste buds to heaven. But the strawberry shortcake sundae tastes like summer in a dish. Then there's the molten lava cake sundae. Oh, but the banana fudge sundae, I'm truly...
Sir, or you could get all 4.
Let's do that.
Come enjoy your favorite classic sundae at Brahms.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Summer job.
Welcome back to the 57th Annual Wheat Capital Tournament, live from Chisholm High School. Matt Adair alongside Kelly Jennings, bringing you the game on Squirtle.tv as we welcome Craig Kilman to the building. Got done with his autograph sessions outside, and he's ready to make his way over to the radio booth. Got a big Ladybugs game coming up later tonight, does Craig. Jones will kick it off with possession to start quarter number 2. Hankins has it, far side of the floor. On the dribble, working toward the top, gives it back up to Johnson. The long dribbles through a pair of Woodward defenders before she has to kick it back out. Hankins will come near side into the hands of Manuel. Lexi Mendel with the steal, and here goes Mendel. She is quick-footed all the way to the bucket. Lexi Mendel fouled on the way up. Didn't get the layup to go, but she'll have 2 more from the foul from the charity stripe.
Jones right there on the offensive end, they just kept getting pushed back further and further away from their goal. You've got to lower that head, attack the offside hip, and get downhill. When you don't, things like that happens where you get a steal far away and an easy bucket at the other end, or at least an easy free throw coming up because you got fouled.
Well, Lexi Mendel, not the one you want to send to the line as I radio jinx her. It's her first miss. She was 4 for 4 prior to that one. Nine points in the game, and the 10th will not come easy for Lexi Mendel. Jones with the rebound. Hankins on the dribble, gives it up to Long. Wing right, being pestered by Woodward. She will find Higgins, and then they cross-court it, take it away, and here goes Mills for two. No foul, got the block, was Long. And Mills left one a little shy after that excellent second effort by Long to get down the floor. Ball is going to be fought for in the deep corner. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by, looks like Jones. Woodward. So Jones will have it. Long to inbound. Baseline out of bounds play for the Lady Longhorns.
Nice baseline attack right there by 14.
Higgins,
yeah, good attack.
Glad you were watching. I looked down for just a second and missed the whole thing. Higgins picks up her first field goal of the game. Woodward back on the offensive end of the floor. Boomers will cross-court it for Mills. She will give it up to Nelson, who rings in from behind the arc. Her first points of the game. She'll get all three of them. Woodward extends their lead 20-9. Still pressuring the Lady Longhorns. Aaliyah Hankins, long pass down the floor to Manuel, taken away by Culp. Kick out pass to Nelson. Boomers back on the attack. Nelson works against Long. Bounce pass near side into the hands of Floyd. She'll direct traffic. Lexi Mendel comes to the top of the key to get it. Good crossover move to the left. Now back to the right. Goes far side to Nelson and then underneath to Floyd. That was easy. Just pass the ball around until somebody's opening the back door.
Yeah, they set that backside cross screen. She came underneath, and Jones, just whether it's a lack of communication or lack of seeing ball in man, but they've got to be in better fundamental positions defensively.
Manuel will take it for Jones. Back to Johnson. Cross-court pass to Higgins. I don't think that was intended for her, but Higgins tall. Got a handle on it. Long will have it now. Couple of crossover dribbles, and now finds Higgins cutting to the bucket. Boom, the slip was
That's
perfect.
What they needed. They needed something to get them going. Read the screen really well. Instead of using the ball screen, slip it, go get you an easy bucket.
So Higgins capitalizes to bring Jones two closer. Lady Longhorns now down by 11. Woodward with the ball. Cross-court skip pass for Mendel, and she will dribble out of bounds off her shin. Johnson created the chaos there and forced that ball out.
Johnson's been all over the floor defensively. I've seen her battling Mills down low, outside pressuring. She's doing what she can.
Sanders checks into the game for Jones. Woodward with a poke away steal, and now a tie-up jump ball. Possession arrow will actually favor Woodward, so Boomers will inbound again. Nelson with it, has her team stirring. 4 seconds into the count, just tosses one up to an empty spot on the floor. Run down by Culp, handed off to Mendel. She'll go wing right with a pass to Floyd. Guarded by Hankins. Mendel coming off some screens. Looks like they had her a little setup look there at the top for Nelson, not Mendel. Turned it down. Goes to Floyd on the dribble, finds the corner. Now the baseline, tries to swing it. It's going to get into the hands of Nelson. Back to Mendel. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Picked up by Howard. She'll go strong to the bucket, has her shot blocked, and then tipped out of bounds off of the hands of Jones. And Woodward will reset and inbound again. Not a great possession for the Boomers, but they took away one thing you can't get back, and that's time.
Absolutely. And that's, again, like you said, an enemy of Jones right now.
Playing with an 11-point lead. 4.5 to go here in quarter number 2. Mendel shot blocked. Johnson on the rebound. Nearly has the ball taken away, and now a tie-up. Another jump ball. This possession will favor Jones as Mendel comes up wiping her face. I think she took one in the mouth right there. Tough player. I don't expect her to leave the floor.
She is. I was impressed getting to watch her yesterday, and I've seen the same thing from her today. Just a lot of grit.
Senior out there in Woodward. I've had the privilege of getting to watch her for about 4 years as Woodward and Alva tangle on a fairly regular basis. She's been outstanding all 4 years. Jones with the ball poked away by Floyd on the sideline. Will trigger an inbounds from Jones. Coach Matthews for Jones, familiar with Woodward as well, as she's been in Northwest Oklahoma for a good stint of her coaching career. Started out at Perry and has now made the move over to the Lady Longhorns.
I thought she looked familiar. I couldn't quite place where she had been, but you're right, Perry.
And then, of course, Nathan Jones and his dad, long-timers out there in Northwest Oklahoma.
Yes. I was telling you earlier, I was a player as his dad was the coach out at Beaver many years ago.
This is Coach Jones, the senior. Junior, Nathan, who is the head man for Woodward High School, getting animated with his defense right now. Lob pass inside goes actually off of the head of Johnson. It was a little deep. Woodward got a finger on it. Now the Boomers will have it back. Here comes Nelson into the forecourt. Kicks it left side to Floyd. Now underneath looking for Culp. Can't find it. No handle on the ball. Called for the double dribble. I don't know about that one. I thought she poked at it, but I didn't feel like she controlled it.
And I'll say it's been interesting to see her not have the ball many times on the block. Just a set, post up, catch, and score on the block. And what they're doing obviously is working, but I'd like to see that from them a little bit more.
Johnson with it for the Longhorns inside to Hankins. Spinning shot will go, and she's fouled. And one for Aaliyah Hankins. Here's some more basketball history for you. Aaliyah Hankins is a great player. I've got to watch her for 3 years now in her junior year. She spent her first 2 years as a Blackwell Lady Maroon, where her dad was the boys coach out there. Brother graduated from there. He was an absolute sharpshooter from the three-point line, and Aaliyah can sling it as well.
I have an even greater fact for you. I coached their oldest daughter at NOC.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I did.
Telling you
she
stuff
was a
you already knew.
great basketball player. Really good three-point shooter. Really good. She could shoot that thing from anywhere, and she'd shoot it deep. She was a good player.
Just like Aaliyah's brother Drake. Excellent shooter.
I thought I saw her mom up in the stands. I thought, well, what's she doing wearing green? Makes sense now.
There you go.
Appreciate that information.
22-13 our score. Woodward back to the foul line as Nelson will convert on her first free throw of the afternoon. Stares down the second, eyes it, flies it. That one's going to roll out.
You know, started so strong from free throw line. Now we've struggled a little bit here in the second quarter.
Long on the dribble, works between the rings against Mendel, takes a screen from Johnson. Didn't free her up as Mendel was able to fight through it. Long will reset, top of the key, wants to attack left side, shot up, blocked by Mendel. Long got the rebound, good hustle. To Johnson, cleared for a shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Floyd. Up ahead to Nelson, one dribble, jump shot, count it.
Good shot. Great job running the floor, great job picking what shot to choose. Knocked it down.
Bailey Nelson's first 2-point field goal of the game. She's got a three-pointer and a free throw to go along with it as Aaliyah Hankins drops one.
You say that, now I see their same form. They shoot just like each other. Love it.
Hankins deposits her second three of the game. She's got 6. In the deep corner to Mills. Off of the drive, pull-up jumper. Off the mark, won't go. Aaliyah Hankins clears the board. Outlet to Long. Here come the Jones Lady Longhorns across the half-court line to Hankins all alone. Oh, that one off the back iron, a little too strong. Rebounded by Floyd, wants to run. Jones out there, they'll cut her off. That's Sanders. Cross courts at Mendel. Nelson looking underneath. Here comes Mills. Long will body her. Nelson has to go back up top into the hands of Mendel. Coach Jones calling out the set play. Mendel will swing it. Right-hand side into the hands of Floyd. Dribble drive. Little Euro step, and it was short. Blew the layup. Rebound picked up by Sanders. Outlet to Long. Here comes Jones. On the turn. Has it picked away by Mendel. Ball is loose. Picked up by Floyd, and here she goes. A second look at it. Cleaner that time, and she'll get it to go. Taylor Floyd for 2 and a timeout. Maybe.
Love to see the effort from Woodward. Getting on the floor, diving on the floor, pushing it up right there.
I agree. That was a tremendous set from Woodward.
You know, there are times that the difference in a ball game is simply the effort put out by the 5 players on the floor.
Chavez and Howard will enter the game for the Boomers as referees clear up whatever confusion there was, and Jones will have to inbound. Poked away by Nelson. Aaliyah Hankins will set up side court now. Finds Long in the corner. Back to Hankins. Lob pass over the head of Long. She'll control it. And into the offensive forecourt comes Long. Trap trying to step through, gets a pass out to Sanders, couple of dribbles into the corner. Bounce pass back up top to Long, wing right. She'll move center court. Working against pressure defense from Woodward as they want to play nose to nose right now. And then Jones will trigger it inside. Higgins had a look, ball on the floor, and it's going to be tied up between Johnson and Mendel.
Yeah, when Mills and Culp go out of the game for Woodward, this is when Jones really needs to capitalize on Higgins being down low, and that's exactly what they tried to do.
I don't think you see Woodward's offense very much with both Culp and Mills on the bench.
No, but it's not as bad strategy with 40 seconds left and 11-point lead.
Save the fouls, try and steal some minutes, absolutely. See, look at that. That's the old ball coach angle that us radio guys just don't get. Down to Nelson, and she will power forward. Going to be fouled by Long as she goes up. Couldn't get the basket to drop, but she'll take two from the charity strike with 30 seconds left until halftime. Bailey Nelson, 6 points in the game already, a three-pointer, a 2-point field goal, 1 free throw. She is 1 for 2 from the line as she connects on free throw number 3.
It won't change the game, but these next 30 seconds are big for Jones. You want to go into halftime. If you can cut this to 10, I'd feel a lot better than something like 13. It's a little difference, but it's enough to mentally go, okay, we're still in this thing.
Hankins might be the one to get it done as she'll dribble all the way down to the corner, and then her outlet pass or her back up the floor pass intended for Johnson goes off her fingertips and out of bounds. That will trigger a substitution off of the bench of Jones. Coming into the game, or returning to the game, I should say, is Manuel. She'll come in and give Kaylee Long, her first break of the ball game. Nelson quickly attacks, swings it into the corner to Floyd. 14 seconds to the rim. That one a little strong, no good. Had a good look at it. Jones comes up with the rebound. Down the floor to Sanders. Swings the ball over the top of her head. Kicks it back out. Manuel now underneath Higgins. Will the layup go at the buzzer? It doesn't. Just shy for Jones, and we will go to the halftime locker room. Woodward with a 29-16 lead over Jones here in the girls' third-place game from the 57th annual Wheat Capital Tournament. We'll take a break and be back. You'll watch it all right here on Squirtle.tv.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
It's game time and the lights are shining bright. Don't get caught in the dark. Power up with the Generac Home Standby Generator from Moyer Electric and Generators. When the power goes out, your lights, heat, and game stay on automatically. Moyer Electric and Generators, powering Oklahoma's homes like champions. Visit MoyerElectricOK.com or call today at 888-265-3020.
Oklahoma Career Tech. It's where confidence is built.
It's more than just practice. It's developing the skills to build a successful future.
We're doing work that matters.
To more than just us. So, when a family needs me,
When my community needs me. When Oklahoma needs me,
I'll be ready.
Life moves fast, and you deserve internet that keeps up. Say hello to Pioneer Fiber Internet with blazing fast gig fiber speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning-fast downloads and crystal-clear video calls, Gig Fiber gives you the speed and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit GoPioneer.com to sign up today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
6 surgeons, 4 locations, 1 goal: to improve the health and lives of people in Oklahoma. At Oral and Maxillofacial Associates, we treat every patient like family. As the preferred dental implant and oral surgery specialist of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and with over 30 years of service to our community, we are trusted by professionals and dedicated to expert care. With 4 convenient locations around the metro area, we are here for you. Trust the experts at OMA. Visit our website, www.omaok.com.
Need insurance that serves you and not the other way around? At Brining Insurance, we're independent, which means we work for you, not the carriers. Home, auto, business, or farm, we work as hard as you do. Whether you need a hand finding and portable insurance for your church, someone to help wrestle that school policy, or someone to help plug the leaks in your municipal coverage, get a hold of Robert Wagner. He can help. Call 580-628-2559 today or start your quote anytime at brininginsure.com.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather around.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family.
Welcome back live to the 57th Annual Wheat Capital Tournament, live here from Chisholm High School. Matt Adair alongside Kelly Jennings. Girls' third-place game underway. Woodward with a 29-16 lead at the midway point. We'll take a quick look at the scoring for Woodward High School so far. Lexi Mendel has got 9 in the game. That's a three-pointer, 1 2-point field goal with 4 free throws to go along with it. She leads for this Woodward team. Floyd has 4 so far in the game. Nelson has 8 so far. And then Mills has got 6, 8 for her as well. And that gives you the 29 points that the Woodward Lady Boomers have scored, as again they lead Jones 29-16. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll recap Jones scoring. You'll hear that all right here on Squirtle.tv.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Our brand.
Welcome back live to the Week Capital Tournament here in Chisholm, Oklahoma. Matt Adair, Kelly Jennings. Let's recap Jones scoring as they trail Woodward 29-16 in this girls' third-place game. Kaylee Long has 2 points for the Lady Longhorns so far. Kaitlin Higgins has 4 points in the game. Johnson has 2. Aaliyah Hankins leads her team with 8 in the game so far. That is your scoring for the Jones Lady Longhorns. About to kick off quarter number 3. Woodward again on top, 29-16. Coach, as you come back out onto the floor, keys to the second half. If you're the Lady Longhorns, what do you got to do to get back in this one?
I think you need to go to what your strengths are. And based on this first half, I would say if it's the first time watching Jones, you're not sure what that is. So find what it is. What's your identity? Are you attacking the goal? Are you wanting to get to the rim? Are you good perimeter shooters? We've not been able to see who Jones is. So they've got to go find their strength. And when they find that, dig in and start getting some easy buckets from doing what you're good at. They've let Woodward dictate what they want to do.
Fair analysis as Hankins rings in. I think they might have found what they're good at. Leah
That's
Hankins,
a great start for them. It's what they need.
drops her third triple of the game, now 11 in the contest for Hankins. 10-point differential, 29-19, 7.5 to go in quarter number 3. Woodward with the ball. They'll swing it far side for Nelson. One dribble. Long skip past Mendel. Stares one down. Bang! Lexi Mendel with the answer. Woodward also good at that.
We've seen this many times. When you run a zone, you've got to move all the balls in the air and get there to shooters, and it seems that backside is where they give up those threes.
Too much kind of watching that arcing pass and not enough chasing after it. Out of bounds off Jones. Woodward has it right back. A chance to go on a little bit of a run. Mills, top of the key to Nelson. Lines up the three. That one's strong off of the back iron. No good. Rebound being fought for between Long and Mendel. Jump ball, and this one will favor Woodward.
Jones coming out in a 1-3-1, trying something different. When you're down, you've got to. Like seeing something new out there.
Boomers will inbound, work it quickly around the perimeter. Mendel lines up a three. That one off of the front iron, no good. Nelson offensive board, and Woodward has another look. On the dribble is Floyd. Hands off to Mendel, double dribble. Tried to get the bounce pass away, and it stuck to her almost. Pushed it down with both hands. Quick turnover for Woodward as we have now traded turnovers. Inbounds to Long, full court. Pressure ball tipped away, and that's going to say off Jones. And Woodward will get it right back. So the turnover trade continues.
Woodward doing what got them a good lead in the first half, which is pressure, full court pressure, kind of bait them into that trap and see what they can force as far as turnovers go.
Well, we ask you about Jones getting back into it. If you're Woodward, what do you got to do to just keep cruising?
I think what worked for you in the first half, and then I would say get a little more inside presence. You've got size on this Jones team. Use that size.
Nelson swings it to Mills. Dribble drive cut off by Long. In the corner, here goes Mendel on the drive, dumps it over. She thought she had Colt cutting and didn't. And we're going to have an offensive foul whistled against Mendel. Comes at the 6:18 mark. That will be her second. Nobody in foul trouble yet. Both teams have played a relatively clean game.
I'll tell you, in the Week Capital Tournament, that's a pretty shocking stat in itself.
Got to watch the Alva boys play in the 7-8 game this morning against the Perry Maroons. That one's pretty hard fought. A lot of fouls both ways on that one. Alva ended up being short a couple of players at the end of that one with that 5-foul mark.
They did. It's been a long time since I've sat in the stands and said, all right, boys, we're going to move somewhere else. The crowd's getting a little too feisty.
Tell you, that one had some emotion at the end of it. And Alva was running out with it. They did a good job. They lost to Perry earlier this year and then got a chance to get their game back against them here at the Week Capital floor. And Alva had a pretty good lead, but boy, Perry has got some hot shooters on that boys team, and they really brought themselves back into it.
I don't know who number 12 is for Perry, but he turned it on. He was a whole different player that second, well, especially that fourth quarter.
Telling you, ball comes off of his hand just smooth as can be. He rips the net. Jones will inbound beneath the bucket. Kick it out to Holbrook. Dribble drive, cut off. Goes up top to Long, and they'll reset. Long on the dribble, working against Mendel. Swings it a little high, and now Lexi on the attack. Jones will kick it out into the hands of Higgins. Now underneath Johnson. One dribble, pull up jumper, no good. Johnson hit the deck, no whistle. Back to the Boomers. Floyd across the half-court line, called for the offensive foul against Aaliyah Hankins, who sold that well. I loved every part of that.
You and half the crowd in here did, and the other half said she did sell it.
Absorbed the contact, let it push her back, did enough to work for the whistle. Long to Hankins on the dribble. Back to Long, who again, a backcourt violation as she tried to hop into the forecourt, couldn't get her feet down in time.
And that's just one of those plays where you've got to go, hey, experience has to teach us. Let her get across. You wait half a second. You're not gaining anything by making that quick of a pass.
Woodward to inbound into the backcourt to Mendel. Lexi on the dribble. She'll work against Long. Screen coming from Mills. Mendel speeds into the forecourt. Now crosses over, attacks right-hand side, got the foul. Will they give that to her on the shot, or was that a floor foul?
I'm going to say that's a floor foul. Oh, proving me wrong, Mr. Martin. Look at that, giving it to her. I don't know that did she get the ball up? Can we have an instant replay on that one?
Got to go to New York and have a review. Mendel 4 of 6 from the foul line so far today, and she will connect on free throw number 7. 9 now, 10 in the game as she crosses into double figures. First player for either team to do that, I believe. Nope, I'm wrong. Hankins has 11 for Jones. And Mendel connects on both free throws. Holbrook on the dribble. Out to Hankins. Long pass down the floor. Higgins looking for a cutting Johnson. Not there. Has to kick it back up top. Long to Johnson on the wing. Back to Long. She'll work against Howard this time. Good crossover dribble. Starts to drive. She's cut off to Johnson. Jumper. Uncontested. And Johnson rings in for the second time today. She's got 4 in the game now.
And you can tell by her body language she needed that.
She's working hard down there, and it hasn't paid off much as far as points and dividends in this game yet. 34-21, Woodward on top of the Lady Boomers. Mendel around the world, throws it up, got it, and one. Lexi Mendel going off right now.
They're doing a good job of getting to the rim, exploiting when anytime Jones even slightly opens their hips too much, they exploit it, they get downhill, and they go up strong.
Lexi Mendel had 9 at the end of the first half, now 16 in the game, a chance to make it 17 with the and one. And again, the broadcast jinx. You got to stop talking about it until after
the shot goes up. That's right. Let it release, and then we'll say.
Aaliyah Hankins to the bucket. She'll draw the foul. I believe that they're going to catch Nelson on that one. I'm wrong. Going to give it. Oh, they're going to give that to Mendel. Didn't see Mendel near that enough to give her that, but she'll pick up foul number 3. And I think Nathan Jones is asking the same question I was.
He agrees with you. And you know, neither team is very deep. So a strategy could absolutely be, let's get them in foul trouble. And, you know, Coach Jones is rightfully arguing that call.
Hankins drops her first free throw of the game. She'll have a look at a second. Substitution in for Jones. Sanders will re-enter. Place of Long, who gets a well-deserved breather. Hankins eyes it, flies it, knocks it down. Aaliyah Hankins heating up for the Jones Lady Longhorns. 36-23, 4:19 left to go in quarter number 3. Third place hardware on the line. Somebody going home with a trophy. Woodward on the dribble in the hands of Floyd. Screen and a foul. Going to be whistled against Higgins.
You don't see this often where Higgins, their tallest player for Jones on the floor, is guarding the point guard for the opposing team.
Now, Jones will switch you 1 through 5, it looks like. Woodward gets it quickly back inbounds. Right now, Woodward doing 2 things really well. Ball control and letting that clock continue to run. Floyd on the dribble, working against Holbrook. Now she'll drive left side. Holbrook, a second block in the game. She's yet to get on the scoreboard. Has Gentry Holbrook, but she's got 2 big blocks in this game. So Woodward will inbound again as they kick the mechanism in motion. Goes into Mendel. Opens herself up for 3. That one rolls across the front of the rim. No good. Holbrook pulls down the rebound. Gentry in control. Forecourt and then floats one for Higgins, who's going to be fouled by Mills.
It's been an interesting strategy for Jones. They've had Higgins on the outside on their offensive set, and they've let Johnson be on the inside. So to see her back on the block right there, it's probably a good position for her to be in.
Well, and the interesting thing now, you start to get into some of the coaching chess match. Kaylee Mills just picked up her third foul of the game. Woodward's cruising with a good lead, but she's a spark plug for that team. Coach Jones has yet to signal a substitution, and yesterday they let her play with 3 fouls. She's a smart player.
She is a smart player. She is a smart player. He's got two out there. His 2 top scorers right now with 3 fouls apiece. So if I'm Jones, I'm going to go attack hard.
Jones just bucketed 2 of those free throws. I'm trying to remember who that was shooting. I think it was Holbrook. Well, put him on Holbrook for the moment. We'll see if that holds up. 36-25, Woodward with the lead over Jones. Ball out off of Jones. Woodward will take it back. Nelson to bring it down across the half-court line, and here we go. Boomers on the dribble drive. Floyd around the screen from Culp. Hands off to Mills. Working to her left. Bounce pass to Mendel. And if you let him, Woodward will probably be content to dribble across the top of the key for the entire rest of this basketball game.
That ball control you're talking about, they're practicing right now, just literally dribbling around that perimeter and making Jones really chase him.
Player had a shoe come off. Blew a tire. Lexi Mendel going to have to strap back up.
That's Woodward girls just being tired of dribbling. They just wanted a quick break. Quick break, coach. I always tell my players, you ever need one, you go tie your shoe. I'm not blowing a timeout. You tie your shoe and take your time.
Smart.
This is one of their strategies.
Gamesmanship.
See how she's taking her time? Just need a little breather.
So Woodward to inbound. Floyd with the long toss. It's going to be stolen away by Sanders as Woodward was going for the home run there. And then a pass over the top of the Jones Lady Longhorns. It was Hankins who couldn't come up with it, and Mills will take it to the house. Kaylee Mills with a 10 in the game now. Underneath to Higgins, has it knocked off of her hands and then tapped out of bounds by Floyd. Substitution off of the bench of Jones as Kylie Manuel will re-enter the game. She'll take the place of Emma Sanders. Manuel to inbound. Baseline out of bounds for Jones. Here we go. Holbrook, clean look, and she will deposit 2 more.
Really good at execution on the inbounds play. Boomers got caught up in some screens, and Jones took advantage of it. I mean, they've cut this to 11-point game.
Working hard.
They are working hard.
Woodward, I don't want to say that they've taken their foot off the gas, but they are very willing to have controlled offensive possessions.
They are.
Foul whistled against the Lady Longhorns. That will go against Johnson, just her second. It's going to send Mills to the, I thought it was going to send Mills to the line. They're going to say, nope, not shooting.
I think they've got 4 team fouls.
Lexi Mendel straps up the other shoe, and here we go. Woodward to inbound. Long pass up top to Floyd. Return pass to Nelson underneath to Mills, and that foul is going to be whistled against Johnson. Quick back-to-back fouls against Johnson. She had 2, and now in the course of about 10 seconds, or excuse me, she had 1, and now up to 3. That will send Mills to the foul line as both teams now in the double bonus.
And Mills may be starting to heat up too, maybe getting in her rhythm. She just had a great take to the basket on that right-hand side, now getting the foul and getting put on the free throw line where she's comfortable at.
She is 3 of 3 comfortable as of right now, and a 4th one upcoming. 2:09 left to go in the third. Woodward extending their lead, 39-27. Second free throw from Mills is good. She is perfect, 4 of 4. Hankins on the on the dribble for Jones. Cross courts it for Johnson. Now to Holbrook in the corner, far side. Woodward working in kind of that extended zone.
Back to their zone.
To Hankins, to Manuel. Return pass up top to Holbrook. Couple of dribbles, and she'll get it back to Manuel. Underneath, looking for Higgins. Ball was tapped. Referee's asking for help. They're going to say it stays with Jones.
Jones really needs to find the gaps. Anytime you run a zone, you're going to give up something. Most of the time, those are short corner and center areas, and they need to find those.
Inbound pass was tall, nearly taken away. They'll get it to Holbrook, kicks it out. Hankins for 3 off of the mark, no good. Rebound yanked down by Woodward. Here come the Lady Boomers. Mendel on it, and again, they'll set up the drive. Colt, good screen there as she frees Nelson for a look at the bucket, up and fouled. Ooh, a little bit of a delayed whistle there, but Nelson will get to the foul line.
Interesting some shot selections for Woodward on a couple of these possessions near the end of the quarter. You like the lead that you have, not sure that you want to take 4 shots when you've got 2 on you, especially when you're a little bit of a smaller guard inside. But if you can get fouled and stop the clock and get some free throws, that's good. It's just an interesting choice.
It's aggressive.
It is aggressive.
I think that's kind of the word that came to my mind anyway, is they're still pushing. And Nelson will connect on 1 of 2, give her 9 in the game now. 1 away from a double-digit performance from Bailey Nelson. Holbrook with it for Jones. Lob pass to Johnson, going to be knocked out of bounds as she went up for it, found a handle but couldn't grab it. Tip it, but no possession. Woodward will take it right back. Slow and decisive dribble for Woodward. Nelson now fires down the floor to Floyd. A couple of dribbles to defeat the count on the press or on the defense. Nelson across the top of the key near the half-court line, dribbles in all the way, tries to dump it underneath the Culp and fumbles it out of bounds. It's going to go back to Jones. Coach Jones likes it. Said the look was right, we just didn't get the execution. Under a minute.
Jones here really needs to have a good possession, get a good shot.
This is an interesting set. They all started at the baseline and came up to the elbow, just almost a 4 across type of a look.
They were trying to get a high-low look. They dumped it to Johnson as Higgins slid down to the post. So it's a good idea. Lacked that execution that you were just talking about that Woodward had.
Woodward tips it out. Jones re-inbounds to Higgins. 1 drive, cut off, kicks it out. Manuel cross courts it. Johnson dribbles into the paint. Runner on the way by, no good. Higgins with the offensive board. The stick back won't go. Mills comes up with it. Down the floor, finds Floyd, cutting to the bucket. Underneath, won't go. Mills with the cleanup, and she'll score.
Great effort by Holbrook again. That was her 3rd block, I think, of the game.
14 in the game now for Mills. As again, Woodward heats up. Jones with what could be a last shot of the 3rd quarter here. Holbrook on the dribble. Kicks it to the corner. Hankins open. Look at the 3. Shorts it. Just a touch. Manuel with the putback, and she will score. Kylie Manuel gets her first 2 points of the game, and that will expire the 3rd quarter of play. Woodward on top, 43-29, 3rd place Hardware on the line here at the 57th Annual Wheat Capital Tournament. We'll take a break. You're watching it all right here on Squirtle.tv.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
As you travel down the road to the gold ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
Welcome back to the 57th Annual Wheat Capital Tournament. Matt Adair alongside Kelly Jennings, bringing you girls' 3rd place action here as we open the championship series on the bracket here on Championship Saturday. Girls' 3rd place game underway. Jones trailing 43-29. And the Lady Longhorns again looking underneath for Johnson. Pass too tall, tipped away. Woodward will take it, and then in a controlled manner, bring it across the half-court line. In the corner, Mills with a 3, won't go. Hankins with the rebound. Aaliyah wants to run. Bounce pass underneath. Jones headed to the bucket. Little Euro step, and she got it. Johnson, big pickup right there. Her 3rd field goal of the game. That was pretty smooth.
That was very smooth.
It was a great pass, a good look at high speed, and then that kind of around-the-head ball movement to finish right there.
And you felt the confidence, too, even up here. She knew she was going to go finish that.
Woodward with the ball back. Nelson on the dribble. Shots on the way, no good. Rebound by Floyd. Another offensive board for the Boomers. Nelson and Floyd trade the ball back and forth. Floyd comes back toward the top. Right wing Nelson on the drive, cut off by Manuel. Shot short. Nelson gets her own rebound. Short again. Mills with it, kicks it out. Lexi Mindel. Bang! Lexi Mindel knocks down another one. That is her third three-pointer of the game.
And it comes at a really crucial time for Woodward. Another tip from 13, Floyd.
19 in the game now for Mindel as she fights for two more. And that one over the top, but she'll draw the foul. 19-point performance from Mindel. She's had a fantastic week, Capital Tournament.
She has had a great tournament. Really great tournament. And for Jones, it's something that you don't want to give up a three and then get a turnover, then stop the clock, give him free throws. That's just it's a bad sequence right there that you really want. Don't compound giving up a three with another turnover, and that'll put you down deep real quick.
Mendel's been active today. She's got 2 2-point field goals, 3 3-point field goals, and that was free shot number 10, number 11 on the way. Cashed in on the first. Give her both. 11 free throws. She's missed 3 so far this afternoon.
Well, there was no radio jinx, man.
That's what it was. Didn't talk about it till it was over. Jones quickly into the forecourt. Aaliyah Hankins going 2-on-1 to the bucket. Step through with the shot. Won't go. Higgins cleans up an offensive rebound for Jones to Holbrook. Cross courts it for Hankins. Driving baseline again. Wants the reverse layup, and they're going to call a foul from behind. They're going to catch, I think that's Floyd with this one. And they do. Floyd, a look of utter shock on her face as she picks up personal foul number 3. And to be fair, she got a pretty good hand on that, but referees thought it was a little too much.
It looked clean from our point of view, but you know what?
So too.
What they call is what they call, and you deal with it and move on.
So here we go. Jones to inbounds. Holbrook to Long. Back up to Holbrook. Lines up the three-pointer on the way. A little strong off of the back glass. Culp with the rebound. Bounce pass out to Mindel, who's got the hot hand. Down the floor to Nelson. Working against Holbrook. Hard defense. Now underneath Mills, driving against Johnson, and she's going to be called for the foul.
And they have battled all game down low.
Katrina Johnson picks up personal foul number 4. 1 left to give. 6:10 left to do it. I think Jones needs her in the ball game. Mills kicks it out to Mindel. One dribble over to Floyd. Long look at the three-pointer. Strong off of the back iron. No good. Nelson with the rebound. And then a travel is going to be whistled against her. Gentry. Holbrook kind of forced that to happen. Coach, I'm looking back through my brain here. I think Jones has used a total of 2 substitutions off of the bench today, and they've been pretty limited as far as minutes go. She really depends heavily on her front 5.
Yes, sir, she does. I think Holbrook's probably played the most coming off the bench.
Boom, right there as Aaliyah Hankins takes it for 2 more. She's having a game.
Hankins is, and you can see the look in her eyes. She's not ready to give up yet. She's going to keep playing until that final buzzer sounds.
15 in the game for Aaliyah Hankins now. We'll have a timeout call. Looks like it'll be a full timeout. 48-33 our score. Woodward on top in the girls' third place game. We'll take a break and be back. You're watching Squirtle.tv.
When life takes an unexpected turn, you need someone who truly understands what you're going through. At Nixon Dieselhorst, we've spent decades helping Oklahomans find justice, standing up for what's right, and fighting for the results they deserve. Every client matters. Every story deserves to be heard. We are here standing with you. Call Nixon Dieselhorst today because justice, integrity, and results aren't just words. They're what we stand for.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs. With over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
And we're back to the Wheat Capital Tournament live from Chisholm High School. Matt Adair, Kelly Jennings, I said Jenkins, Kelly Jennings, who happens to be my sister-in-law, so I think I would get your name. Only known you for a
sometimes
minute.
you don't own me, so.
So here we go. Woodward with a drive to the bucket, cut off. Another block for the Jones Lady Longhorns, and a tie-up will result in a jump ball. Arrow, going to favor Lady Boomers. 5:10 left to go. Woodward ready to cruise this one into the books and take home that third-place trophy in the Wheat Capital Tournament. Again, Lady Boomers won this all the way back in 2018. Hopes to repeat it to this weekend and had a real shot at it. They had a great game yesterday against the Ladybugs of Alva, 4A number 4. Really good team. That's a good matchup.
Man, they did. They looked great. They had too many turnovers at the end of the day, which is where Jones is. You know, the story's kind of their story today. There's just been too many turnovers against pressure from the Woodward Boomers.
Coach Nathan Jones has got these girls playing pretty well today. I don't think he's going to be happy with third place, but certainly happier than, going 1 and 2 in the tournament. So
absolutely. They came prepared. They knew what they needed to do against each team. And if they can hold on right here, then like you said, they'll come out with third place. If you're Jones, though, you don't let up. You don't stop trying. You play till the final buzzer and you go make yourself better, because the seasons, they're still, midway through the season, really, at the end of the day? Maybe not quite?
I think so.
A little over
You're about right.
You go get better. Every second you're out there, you go get better.
Kylie Long will be replaced, and I'm not sure. I thought they held up 5. I don't know if she maybe had fouled out there. I don't have her with 5, but I'm also not the best source for official stats as Johnson picks up her 8th point of the game. Woodward back on the attack. Floyd dribbles by into the forecourt. Lob pass over the top for Culp. Out of her hands, picked up by Mendel. She'll dribble in. Mendel's having a day and wants 2 more. Lexi Mendel to the bucket. Third 2-point field goal of the day. She has gotten it done from the foul line, folks. 8 of 11 in free throws. 3 3-pointers to go along with that. 3 2-point buckets.
Her shot selection has just been smart today, too. She's done a good job on the floor all the way around, both sides of the floor.
And hits the free throw. 24 points, I believe, in the contest for Mendel. And then a quick foul against the Boomers on the way down the floor.
You've got 3 to give, but you want to be smart here, too. There's no reason to stop the clock. You like the pressure. You want to keep as much pressure as you can without giving up that foul.
Floyd picks up her 4th. She'll go to the bench. Substitution Howard into the game. Jones to inbound. Lob pass over the top taken by Hankins. Aaliyah on the dribble. She's working against Nelson. Screen set by Higgins. Picks it up. Little dump pass off to Higgins to Johnson. And now Jones will reset. 4:05 on the clock. They'll work through Holbrook to the far side. It's Hankins. Wants to go on the drive. Ball kicked. Howard picks it up. Hankins already on the attack. Forces a loose ball. Howard steps through. Gets a pass to Mills. Cross courts one to Nelson. Boomers in the corner. Mendel lines it up. Does she have another one? That one off the back iron. A little strong. No good. Johnson with the rebound. Wants to run. And here goes Johnson crossing over. Spinning at the baseline and lost it off the tip of her finger. After all of that work to get coast to coast, she will come away frustrated and the Boomers will have the ball.
You can see the frustration on her. Those Jones girls, they're wanting. Sometimes you just don't catch that break, and they're just wanting that little break.
Well, good basketball players often get frustrated when they miss a little thing like that. Errant dribble. Mendel going to be whistled for an offensive foul. A push off that was pretty light.
To get her threes off, a lot of times I think she naturally extends that arm. She's done that several times today. They've never called it. So why they choose to call that now? It's a good guess. I'm not sure.
Coach Jones asking for a little further explanation. That'll be 4 on Mendel, who's had an outstanding game. Hankins on the dribble drive, has the ball poked away. Johnson gets it, spins around, one-handed scoop shot won't go. Mills with the rebound. Kaylee will go on the dribble, uncontested. Jones trying to close up, kicks it in the corner. Mendel lined up for three, pump fake, now dribbles in. Wisely pulls it back out. Nelson will fire and drops one. Bailey Nelson with her second tray of the game.
You never want to say a game is over. That's a pretty big three to get that 19-point spread.
12 in the game for Nelson now. Holbrook on the dribble. Goes right for Higgins. Cross courts it to Johnson. Attacks to the foul line. Kicks it out. Hankins for two. No good. Rebound careens off of the shin of Nelson, and Jones will have a baseline out of bounds. See what Coach Matthews has got drawn up here.
They tried to run a set right there to isolate Hankins on the block. I think she forgot for a half second, turn around and try to seal.
Here goes Johnson all the way to the hole. She's going to be fouled by Mills on the way up. Shot bounced off the back iron, then the left side, then the right side, and finally rolled away. It's going to send Katrina Johnson to the foul line. This will be her first free throws of the game. Stares down, shot number one, up and good. 9 points in the game now for Katrina Johnson, a chance to go double digits.
Looks like Jones may be setting up, getting ready to press here. She knocks this one down.
And she got it. And you are exactly right. Benefit of having a coach in the booth. Pressure's on, time short. Got to start ratcheting things up. So here we go. Lexi Mendel defeats the pressure, gets away from Holbrook. Little hesitation dribble, now goes short corner to Mills, who walked with it.
Oh, I'm going to disagree with that one. I don't openly disagree with refs very much, but there's that instant replay we need.
Coach Nathan Jones didn't like that at all. Hankins is spinning into the paint and going to draw the foul. Hankins has worked hard. I don't think she's come out of the game today either.
I think you're right.
She's a 32-minute type of a player.
You're always grateful for those kind, too, especially when they can do it on both ends of the floor.
And bang, she drops another one. Her third made free throw of the game. 16 in the game, a chance to go to 17. That one errant, just off the mark. Call out the broadcast issue right there. Nelson escapes the full court pressure of Jones, dribbles all the way down, goes far side corner to Howard, up top to Mills. Kaylee on the dribble. Wisely will back it out. Cross courts it for Mendel. Holds it up high, back to Howard.
Jones has 2 fouls to give. I'd give him sooner than later.
I think Holbrook might have been trying to foul there. Woodward able to escape it. Howard goes up. Shot blocked by Hankins. Picked up by Holbrook. Outlet Hankins. And here comes Aaliyah spinning into the paint. Elbow down. Offensive. Aaliyah Hankins just trying to make something happen in the closing minutes and gets whistled for that one. And incredibly, just her first foul of the game.
Great position by Culp to be there. She was set that entire time. She was waiting for her.
And now Woodward pass poked away by Jones. Manuel has it, goes around Mendel, and that is going to foul Lexi Mendel out. Are you kidding me? A performance like that comes to an end on a tough call right there at the bucket. Lexi Mendel trying to give a little defense and just enough contact to draw the whistle. Lexi Mendel will head to the bench.
Like you said earlier, what a great tournament she has had. Each game that she has played, worked her tail off. And I love that. Such a class act move. I don't know if you guys got to see that, but she just went and shook the other coach's hand. I love that when players do it.
She will go to the bench with 24 points and 5 fouls in this game. She had 12 free throw opportunities, converted on 9 of them.
That's great.
Manuel hits the second. She's got 3 in the game now. Whistle and a quick foul.
Not a bad spot. Wanted to go up, wanted to pressure the ball, stop the clock early if you're Jones. Woodward, all you've got to do is knock down some free throws.
Cruise this one on into the books. 54-39. It looks like Woodward's going to go home with that third-place trophy. Coach Jones, you got to love this. Kelly, Coach Jones still coaching.
Absolutely. And that's what you do. That's what good coaches do. Every second you're out there is a second to learn as a player, a second to grow as a coach.
Howard gets her first free throw to go. Second one on the way. Eyes it, flies it, knocks it down. 2 points in the game for Howard. Coming with some good minutes for Woodward today. Johnson with it for Jones. She'll go on the dribble. Near side, Hankins driving. Foul whistled against Culp as Hankins finds her way back to the free throw line.
Colt picked up her fourth foul right there, which, you know what, when you play inside and she set a ton of screens over here and she's been involved down low, that's not bad. Just pick up your fourth with a minute to go.
Hankins strong off the back iron. I love Shooter's confidence. She missed that shot, kind of looked at the rim like it did something wrong there.
I was one of those. It was never on me, man. It was that rim. It moves sometimes.
Second shot on the way, and Hankins drops it. 17 in the game now for Aaliyah Hankins. She's had a good game for the Lady Longhorns. Long pass down the floor for the Lady Boomers. Floyd has it, looking inside for Mills, poked away momentarily. Picked back up by Woodward. That's in the hands of Chavez, and then a timeout taken by Coach Jones. We'll take a quick one. Week Capital Tournament underway. Woodward on top of Jones, 56-40 in a third-place game. This is Squirtle.tv.
We show up every day, ready. When tragedy strikes, we're prepared. It's what we do. It's who we are. Community is the heart of rural healthcare. We come together on some of the worst days because we're holding hope that together we'll experience the best days too.
East River.
Welcome back to the Weed Capital Tournament. So many great sponsors that make this Squirtle broadcast possible. We appreciate all of them and their support of our efforts to bring you the championship bracket series from the Weed Capital Tournament here in Chisholm. Woodward with the ball, long inbound. Run down by Nelson, works against Johnson, has it poked away. Nelson recovers, but Johnson's pressuring her all the way down the floor, and now Nelson will speed into the offensive forecourt, kicks it to the corner. 2 looks at shots. Woodward turns down both. To Mills. Outlet to Floyd, and Woodward will back off.
Good decision. I love that. You've got a 16-point lead. We'll take care of the ball.
Higgins has it, or takes it away from Floyd, and then Floyd gets it back from Higgins at the baseline, knocked out of bounds off of Floyd. So at least stop the run for the moment. Jones will have to inbound. Manuel to kick it in. Here go the Lady Longhorns to Holbrook. Missed the shot off of the block, and then a foul on the rebound. They're going to whistle this against the Jones Lady Longhorns. I think that's going to be 5 on Katrina Johnson. Boy, she's a big presence for these Lady Longhorns.
Fought hard the whole game. Loved her effort. You could see the frustration throughout when things just didn't quite go as she wanted them to, but played hard, worked hard, did a good job for her team.
Culp, the shooter, missed the first, eyes down the second. Ball on the way, and that one will rattle home. Jones quickly down the floor. Hankins with it. 28 seconds to go. Aaliyah on the dribble, working against Howard. She will set up behind the screen of Higgins, and bang! Aaliyah Hankins drops another 3. That's her 4th of the game. 20 points in the game now for Hankins. Woodward into the offensive forecourt. Ball stolen away by Higgins. No, they're going to call it a jump. Result the same. Jones will have it. Woodward rushing substitutions into the game. Coming in is going to be Chavez, Smith, and Boren. Out will be Mills, Culp, and Floyd. Into Aaliyah Hankins. Spins at the top of the key. Wants to go up, and she's going to be tripped and fouled. Aaliyah Hankins with 20 in the game and a chance to extend that with 5.2 seconds left to go in the contest. Just no quit in the Hankins girl.
I love that. I can also see a look of frustration from Nathan Jones over on the bench going, guys, just let her score.
Right.
They can't win. There are 10 seconds left, but it's one of those, it's a learning opportunity. And like you said, I love the fight in Hankins.
Hankins gets both to extend her points to 22 today. Woodward will quickly get it inbounds. Nelson on the dribble, long pass down the floor. Chavez cut off, and time will expire. Our final 57-45. The Jones Lady Longhorns fall to the Woodward Lady Boomers, and Woodward will take home that third-place trophy here at the 57th Annual Wheat Capital Tournament. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll recap scoring and turn things over to the boys' side for their third-place action. You'll watch it all right here on Squirtle.tv. Okay.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Welcome back to the 57th Annual Wheat Capital Tournament. Girls' third-place game in the book. The trophy goes home with the Woodward Boomers today. Coach Jennings, good game, number one. Hard fought from both sides. I think at the end of the day, really good shooting, controlling the pace of the game, and the depth of the Woodward bench probably just a little bit too much for Jones to overcome.
I agree with you. Woodward came out. They forced turnovers. They were able to hit threes. Mendel just led the way for her team. She had a great game, and Jones just didn't quite have enough to keep up with the pressure. And like you said, the bench wasn't as deep for Jones as they probably needed it to be today. But congratulations to the Lady Boomers for taking third in the Wheat Capital. It's something to be proud of, a feat to be proud of.
Certainly was. Again, 57-45. Our final will run through scoring for Kylie Manuel from Jones. She had 3 on the day. Kaylee Long finished her night with 2. Kaitlin Higgins had 4. Katrina Johnson had 10. Gentry Holbrook had 4. They were led in scoring by Aaliyah Hankins, the transfer in from Blackwell, who had 22 for her team this afternoon. On the Woodward side, their scoring looked like this. They got 2 points from Ella Hadward, 4 from Taylor Floyd, 1 from Caitlin Culp, 11 points in the game from Bailey Nelson, 14 from Kaylee Mills. They were led in scoring by Lexi Mendel, who had a game-high 24 points, and Lexi Mendel will be our player of the game.
Yeah, like I said, she did such a great job coming in with 24. Balanced attack from Woodward, but a well-deserved honor for the Mendel.
That'll be the
girl.
Downtown Threads player of the game, Lexi Mendel. Again, 24 points to her credit. A fantastic Wheat Capital Tournament. All 3 games for Lexi Mendel. Takes home that Downtown's Thread prize of being the player of the game. She also gets a T-shirt courtesy of the folks here at Squirtle and Downtown Threads, and I'm sure that her name will be called again as a part of the all-tournament team at the end of this evening. Great game for both of those. Coach Jennings, I appreciate you coming to the booth and joining me for this girls' third-place game.
Well, thanks for having me. You do such a
Squirtle
great job.
broadcast, right?
I told Craig last night was dream come true for the radio, but this TV deal, that's a whole nother level. I mean, I never in my wildest dreams imagined. I appreciate you guys letting me have a chance to do this.
Well, thank you again. We appreciate it. Great game in the books. Boys action next as the Chisholm Longhorns will take on the Longhorns of Jones. I've got the Longhorns winning in this one. But just which one? We'll find out. We're going to take another break. You're listening to the 57th. You're watching the 57th Annual Week Capital Tournament right here on Squirtle.tv.